Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Jenny Montgomery. We've got a fun event for you to do with the kids as they are starting summer break. The Augusta Junior Players production of Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. That's coming up. But right now, we're talking all about charcuterie boards with the owner of a new Augusta business, the Graze Craze. And I want to welcome Cheryl Hardy to the show today. Cheryl, all I can say is this is like a party on a platter. It is beautiful. And you were telling me that Graze is a chain that you've brought to our area.
Yes, it is. Most major cities have a Graze Craze. The closest to us would be in Charleston or Mount Pleasant, and then there's two in the Atlanta area.
Okay.
So we didn't have one here, and so I thought, I retired after 40 years and wanted to do something fun. And so my nickname growing up was always Hardy's Party in a Bag. If you had something to celebrate, I'm your girl.
Well, this was perfect for you. Perfect. And it's so pretty. It's so artistic. And I want you to just kind of tell us a little bit about it. I mean, this has vegetables, it has fruit, crackers, breads, meats, cheeses, sweets. You have all kinds of boards you offer.
Absolutely. This is our most popular. This has a little bit of everything. We also offer like a keto or a Mediterranean board. We offer a sweet board. And then we have a vegetarian, so where we hold the meats. The keto, of course, we hold the bread and crackers. So we can customize it really any way you want it. But this is the most popular, and this has just a combination of meats and cheeses. And our bread, we bake fresh daily.
It looks beautiful, yeah.
The French bread, and it's, I feel like I go to art class every day.
I can see that.
Every board is a work of art, and we make it as fresh as we can. We offer delivery, but we also, if you want to come to the storefront, to pick up, we'll ask you what time do you want it, and that's because we wait until the very end of when, so that it is
as fresh as possible.
It is fresh as possible.
That makes a lot of sense. So you have all of these, all of the foods on the board, and then I see you have a lot of sauces over there too.
We do. We have our own spread. In here, I don't know if you can see it, but this is a spread guide of all the sauces that are available. But I brought with me today just classic hummuses. On the board is a red beet hummus, roasted red beet hummus, which is really popular. We have lemon dill, and we also have raspberry. We have jams.
And you have honey.
And we have honey, yes. We drizzle a little bit of honey over like our brie and things like that. The brie and the goat cheese gets honey. And so right before you serve it to your guest, you would just make it look as fresh as possible and spread a little honey on top.
Okay. What's the chocolate sauce?
The chocolate. I have to tell you about the chocolate. The chocolate has a story. This chocolate is a raspberry pistachio. It comes from Oklahoma. It's made specifically for Graze Craze. You can't get it anywhere else. What happened is Chickasaw, an Indian tribe in Oklahoma, they converted an old schoolhouse into a chocolate factory. And they make all kinds of chocolate, and it is really good. It's to die for chocolate. But this particular chocolate they make exclusively.
So this is the same chocolate?
Yes.
I was thinking it was a sauce too.
Yeah, this is
I
the chocolate that's on there. Yeah.
Okay, so that is this chocolate.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can see you'll see the cranberries and you'll see the pistachios in there.
Sounds delicious. Just sounds delicious. One of the things you were saying to me is that this is great also for, it's a great corporate thing to do at meetings. You have a breakfast tray.
Yes,
breakfast board.
The breakfast board, which we call the brunch board, is very popular for like sales meetings and things like that. Because a lot of times there's 10 o'clock meetings, 10 o'clock sales meetings. So it gets, it has bacon, has eggs. It has little mini pancakes, has beignets. It's a beautiful board. It is an absolutely beautiful board. It takes a while to make it, so we have to know ahead of time when someone wants a brunch board, but it is very, very popular.
And if you have any dietary concerns, if you have a nut allergy or anything like that, you can fix the board. You can customize the board to that.
Absolutely, yes. We can, our keto, we hold the bread and crackers. Our vegetarian, we hold the meats. And you'd be surprised how many people want gluten-free or they have a nut allergy. And I've learned that there's a difference between a tree nut allergy and a peanut allergy. So there's differences there. So we're very particular when people order. We ask them to be very specific about what you want, and more importantly, maybe something you don't want, and we'll just hold that off the board.
Well, I can just so see that this is a perfect time of year for big spreads like this, a big board with graduation season in. I'm sure a lot of people just love having something like this around. You've got guests coming in from out of town, or you're having gatherings after the graduations. Mother's Day, that would have been great for Mother's Day and Father's Day, but just really any time. And it is so popular. You know, the boards have just become such a popular way to have food, have snacks, and
absolutely.
There's not a lot of cleanup. You know, you're just putting it all here, and I love the little plates that you have. That's a nice thing. That's a nice touch to have. You're located on Evans to Locks Road.
Yes. In the shops of Blue Ridge. A lot of people are familiar with Chicken Fingers. We're in that same,
they are.
We're in that same shopping center. So feel free to go online and order. You can pick it up, or certainly we can deliver.
Fantastic. Well, Cheryl Hardy, it's been awesome talking with you today. And this board, I wish you could all smell it. It's just delightful. Here's the information if you want to get your own Graze Craze board. You can find Graze Craze of Augusta at 4118 Evans to Locks Road in Evans. The phone number is 706-842-6171, or just go online to grazecraze.com/Augusta-GA. You can also email them at augusta.ga@grazecraze.com.